Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new video where I will be reviewing Batwoman Season 2. We will be reviewing the episode number 3. Before we go into the topic of today, let me introduce you to my channel. So basically, over here, you will be finding gaming content. You will be finding DC TV reviews and discussion and everything about that. You will also be finding Boruto Naruto Next Generation content, the manga, and a little bit of the anime. So that's pretty much it. It's a testing platform to see what will make people react the most. And if people are more toward my gaming content, I will put the emphasis on the gaming, and vice versa. If it's the DCTV that will get more views, more DCTV content will show up here. So, with that being said, let's go over to the topic of today. That episode starts off with Victor Zsasz, a popular comic book villain in Batman series, and I guess a lot of other DC franchise use Victor Zsasz. I'm pretty sure other are using him. I just don't know the comic well enough to tell which other comic book are using him, but he is a very popular villain. So we basically start off with him, and he kills off two individual. I guess because he got hired for doing so. So I think here everything was okay, I guess, until he cuts himself in that same room where he killed them. Because he looked like a professional that don't want to leave any print, and now he makes himself bleed in this room. Okay. I guess I will close my eyes here. So then we go over to the island where where I think it's Sophie. Yeah, I think it's Sophie, Kate Kane's ex girlfriend. She is with Alice in the island, and yeah, Sophie is still alive just because she got some kind of plot armor because she should have died like in the previous episode instead of just getting knocked out. After all, they are villains, and villains do villain stuff. But apparently, in this show, plot armor are everywhere. We also get a scene with Batwoman actually stopping a drug sale or something like that. And here, there's something else wrong. She says out loud Luke when she speaks to Luke, and there are still villains around. Let's become deaf for a moment. Yeah. Didn't he should have a nickname like Watchtower, Oracle? I don't know, a nickname. Give her a nickname. Give him actually. Sorry about that. We then see some slice of life that is interesting, I guess. So we get less Batwoman for more slice of life, at least to bring that slice of life somewhere by the end of this episode. Basically, we get Ryan seeing her social worker payroll. I don't know what that person is. Anyway, now she's speaking about having a new job, and that's very interesting. We will get another another meeting with that same payroll by the end, and that same individual want um, Ryan to basically find a apartment, um, and that's where it's leading to something like Ryan change into someone else because she becomes from homeless victim to someone that truly get a grab on her life. I guess she uh, she just changed. We also see Jacob in the Crow's office, having Kate's cell phone. I guess. How did that cell phone survive the plane crash? Where did they found that same cell phone? Too much question and plot holes. Anyway, that episode was interesting, otherwise I would not speak about it. Despite me like pointing out a lot of stuff that went wrong, I still enjoyed that episode. Because plot armor on the island, basically Alice is still alive despite betraying Sapphire. And okay, maybe that's to give Sapphire a personality, like making her stand out, but let's be real here. They only gave Alice a plot armor because a true villain would kill Alice for what she did because she basically backstabbed Sophia. So tell me why Alice is still around. I liked Alice a lot in the first season. She was the only really good character in the first season. She was a good reason to keep watching the show, and she had interesting backstory and link with Kate Kane. Now, the link with Kate Kane, it's pretty much gone because Kate Kane is not there as of right now. And the backstory, we got it. So now we know her. Like, there's nothing more mysterious about Alice. Okay, she trained on that island for 5 years. But yeah, there's a lot of things wrong. I feel like they only introduced that island and that new villain to bring back Kate Kane later on, I guess. If Sophia was not lying and she indeed had captured Kate Kane, so I'm guessing later on she will have some face change and she will be recast for sure because Ruby Rose is not coming back. We then, after the island, see Ryan Wilder, Batwoman, um, going in Zaz's apartment because I guess it's easy to find. And yeah, now she won the list of potential people who hired Victor. So there, obviously, she is there at the moment. Zaz is coming back, and somewhat somehow Zazie has a bazooka, a grenade launcher, something explosive in his apartment, and he just pull it out and shoot at Ryan Wilder. While Ryan Wilder don't have any batarang anymore because she has bad aim and she thinks it's unlimited. Yeah, it's interesting they brought this up because I don't remember first season bringing a limited supply of batarang. So That's a good new thing to know. So yeah, she jumped from the building after getting shot at by the bazooka or grenade launcher, whatever the explosive weapon Zaz has. Then we get to see Ryan Wilder back in the Batcave, and she actually has a plan, which consists to meet Zaz as herself, being Ryan Wilder, to hire him to murder someone. So what's going on? She hid something that copies file, I guess, inside the bag, and obviously the money she was giving to Zaz was not enough for Zaz, so he declined, and she had enough time to duplicate the number of the people that actually texted or gave phone call to Zaz. So now they know who's the client. I guess it's useful. And then later on, I think it's Mary, or anyway, the doctor girl that was the sister of Kate Kane. She is back at her hospital, I guess, if we can say it that way. So she's back there, and by a miracle, the cancer her previous patient had has been cured by a plant that grows on Sophia Island. So that place Mary in Zaz's list to kill. Now that moment, oh my, plot armor time 10, time 1000. Mary actually escapes Zaz by throwing him stuff and by running away. Please, writer, find better way, better writing. I don't know. Make Ryan Water around when Mary get attacked. Yes, that would be a coincidence, but that would make more sense than Mary running away from a serial killer. Now, apparently Batwoman was nearby anyway because few seconds after the chase, she pops up and stops Victor's ass. That other moment was so weird because or the bulletproof suit Ryan is wearing should be knife proof. That would only make sense. But apparently Zaz is threatening her with a knife. So why is she scared? Yes, her face can be scalped, but her body should not be in any danger because of the suit. Now, the other weird thing, that staff she has. Zaz is on a weird angle, and when Batwoman is on the floor, she activates the staff, and boom, the staff extend on Zaz's forehead, I guess, and that was strong enough to knock him out. That was weird. That was really weird. So basically, she don't need to hit anybody. She just need to extend her staff. Now, I point out everything wrong. Not because that show is bad or anything, because it needs improvement. And I really hope it will get much better. I hope they will hire the same people as Arrow, because the people behind Arrow, yes, they did bad season, but overall, most of the show was great. We got 8 season, we got four great season, four less amazing ones. But either way, even when it was less amazing, it was still appealing and interesting. And yeah, now I feel like they just hired people because they like pushing agenda. So with that being said, like every other reviews, I won't give any grades to this episode because I feel like it. I need um, more time to watch again that episode. And once the season is done, I will rewatch all the episode, despite it not being that impressive and not having a great review value or rewatch value, if we can call it that way. I will still rewatch everything, and then I will be able to really give grades to the episode. Because after one time watching the episode, when I don't have the overall season, I think it's unfair to give it a note. Because if, for example, the average grade of the episode are 4, and this one is really better than the other one, but I gave it a 5, it's a bit unfair. That's just the way I think. So I'm looking forward for the next episode because I know that show can be good. They just need the right people behind the scene. Because on the scene, I'm telling you, they have a good cast. It's appealing, and yeah, they chose right the actors. It's the writer the issue here, and I want it to improve. I feel like I think I've said it already, but I will say it again. Supergirl first 2 seasons were bad. Really, really bad. They were atrocious. But then we got a third season that was amazing. In my own opinion, that was the best Supergirl season we had so far. I cannot tell for season 6 because we have not got it yet. But as of season 5, the third season was the best. And I can bring back the Arrow example, we got season 3 that was bad and season 4 that was worst. And then we got season 5, and in my own opinion, that was the best season of Arrow. So here, I really hope we get the same scenario where Batwoman writer don't know what the F they are doing. They screw up 2 seasons and then they do good. I really hope this will be the case. Otherwise, I'm obviously wasting my time watching this show. I like Arrowverse show in general, but they have flaws like any other show. They are just very obvious when you watch what's going on. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, even if it's not all bright. There's dark in this. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps the channel. The channel, sorry, that really helps the channel a lot. Have a great day.